I think the most effective thing that people are starting to do is troll, and I'm not going to engage in it. The right wing is starting to fall. Well, not the whole right wing, but just an idiotic part of the right wing. If you listen to people that make fun of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, just know they're either retarded or they're secretly working for someone else. All of her support comes from people acting shocked and appalled by what she's doing. She's literally the new Trump. She's left-wing Trump. And when you watch people fall for this shit, it's insane. You know, she's like, there should be a 90% tax, and half the Daily Wire people are like, they'll dedicate whole episodes just on this chick. And that's how the internet works. It's just hit. I don't see how people don't see that. Yeah. Thank you for doing Jamie. Oh, Jamie's great. Useful idiot. Dude, she's winning. She could literally be fucking president at some point based on watching the right react to her. It's so similar to how the left reacted to Trump, where it's like, he'll say exaggerations. In persuasion, it's called, in wizardry, an anchor price. You know, where Trump would be like, we're going to build the wall 1,000 feet high and Mexico will pay for it, and Chuck Schumer is going to have to wet his pants in front of it, and everyone's like, no way. And all it does is spread that the name of the person saying it and like this like extreme almost fantasy for the people that support that person. And it's like, she absolutely does it on purpose. Like this new thing about, and I know that this is ironic because I'm talking about something I'm saying not to talk about, but long term, it's a good thing what I'm doing, because I'm hopefully going to show people how to not fall for this stuff. That's why I don't talk about this person or a lot of people that are trying purposely to troll. There was someone on Twitter made fun of her dancing in college, and it was an anonymous Twitter account that then got deleted. So no one even knows who it is. And so they're like, you know, Anderson Cooper and CNN and all these people are like, the internet mocking Alexandria Cortez, and then they show something likable. It's just a girl dancing in college that everyone thinks is likable. It would be almost like if I made a video of like Steven Crowder rescuing someone from a river and then deleted the account and no one knew it was me, and then a bunch of people were like, look at this ass. Be like, the internet is angry. It's Steven Crowder rescuing someone from a river. And then everyone like then stands up for them, and then you get like all these like firefighters being like, I stand with him for rescue. It's such bullshit. And people are like propelling. It was all set up. It was all scripted. And the thing that I don't understand why people do it is they engage with the nonsense. You know, like CNN recently, I wonder if I added that on here. Let's just talk about this stuff. The problem with ignorance is it's endless. Yeah, like there are some people that despise me on the internet for a variety of reasons. And they're just scumbags and no one cares about them. And they'll like send me stuff that are just gross and trying to trigger me and all this. I found out recently that there's a decent probability that the person who warned me about poison candy sent to me was one of these people trying to get me to engage with them and then embarrass me. You guys got to understand that shit doesn't embarrass me because, yeah, all right, I know the topic we should talk about, the big lie. I was trying to get Jamie to talk about it, but he was just chain smoking and saying fuck a lot. Guy's hilarious, but he didn't want to go down any rabbit holes. So the big lie happens when someone can't believe someone would lie about something so stupid and big and dumb. Like the moon landing thing, right? One major reason that why people believe that we went to the moon is because it's so big that people are unable to even be critical of it. It's this weird phenomenon. Owen has never blushed. That's hilarious. No, I have blushed, but it's only when I haven't lived up to my own expectations on something. Like, I don't feel embarrassment for reacting the way anyone would react to just insanity, right? So some anonymous person writes to me that, they have a crisis of conscience and these people sent poison to my kid and yada, yada. And so in my mind, I'm like, who the fuck would lie about that? So of course I took it very seriously. And then it turns out there's a pretty high probability that was a troll, that was someone part of this group of people that just endlessly rant about me. It just doesn't matter. It oddly helps me because people are like, oh, I want to see the monster. And then more people just come and hang out. It's kind of pathetic. But I was thinking about that. It's like, because the way my brain works, I can't imagine someone doing that for attention because I'm not motivated by attention. But there's so many pathetic people in the world that just want clicks on the internet and they have no talent. They're ugly. They have no facial symmetry. and they just want people to look at them because they have a personality disorder. So it was kind of brilliant what they did. It's evil as fuck, like just beyond evil to scare us like that. And but it was just to get me to engage again. And it's incredible. And the mainstream media does that all the time. Like the most recent one I saw was there's this new movie out called like Bird Box. And they're like CNN, CBS, NBC. When you see it all, you realize it's all which CIA thing was that? Mockingbird? The CIA, the deep state runs media, all media. So you know that they sent out a memo. And it's like, parents worried about bird box trend of driving while blindfolded. Guys, no one's gotten in an accident. There's 0 deaths. I mean, look at what me and Jamie were just talking about. Together, we know several people that have died of opioids. But apparently the mainstream media thinks the big threat is this. So then what people do, and this is the big cycle, this is how the whole cycle works, is they go, kids are so stupid, they're driving with blindfolds. Meanwhile, no one is. It's all manufactured. And so it has several things that it does. It makes people scared. And when people are scared, they give up their rights. They believe in anything. They become fat consumer idiots and they die young, which is what these fucking people all want. And they also view like young people as idiots, and it also spreads the movie. So then people want to go, oh, I want to watch this movie now. How does a movie make someone want to drive blindfolded? And it's like, oh, these stupid young kids, these kids, they're eating Tide Pods and driving blindfolded. Meanwhile, none of it's real. Like, no one was offended by Ocasio-Cortez dancing in college. And they manufacture this whole outrage. Like, there's a pretty high chance that no one sent my family poison. In fact, I'm going to open more packages again soon. Because I did a deep dive, and turns out the whole thing was a setup. It was a setup to try and embarrass me. And so now, I mean, it's just so sad and dumb. It's just so, like, it's such a waste of time. Can you imagine if people took these skills and applied them to any job or anything in their life? Instead of just sitting in their mom's basement, just thinking up ways to embarrass me. And it's not going to work. Like, I feel like I did everything right in that situation. I'm not embarrassed. In fact, it just is like most bomb threats. Yeah. It's just so weird. Exactly. Pure global. Cortez dancing equals Trump's locker room talk. No, I think they're jealous of you, man. Yeah, I know. But it's like, this is the thing, is if they took those skills and applied them to a job, they would be less jealous of me because they would accomplish more in their life. Like, despite how disgusting these people are and how I do view them as just, lice. at this point. Part of me wants to almost still teach them shit, you know, or